Okay, so that was a weird timing for my... I did not know that. I did know that. That was a weird timing for my recording software to crash. I managed to dig out the iron. I then filled it all in with cobblestone so that I was back up to, of course, the surface of my mine as per usual protocol. It's very simple. You just, start at the bottom, work your way up. Make sure you don't leave any gaps. Yeah. So, I'm left with 37 cobblestone. There is where I popped up. I simply had a torch right here. I had the iron right over here on the left. Right here. Vaguely. Here. Yeah, this was the iron. So as you can see, I filled it all in. There's no gaps or anything. Just boop, 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 boop. When I backed out of Minecraft, it said, "Be reasonable, this is the internet." I thought that was cute. Wait a minute. I didn't leave that. There's a silverfish in the area. Where you at? Here? No. Here? No. Wait, if it made it here, it could be in any of these. Silverfish can hide in any stone block. I don't think they can hide in the polished, but they can hide in regular stone blocks. So I simply need to verify that all of this stone is in fact stone. If I can break it in less than 3 seconds with my hand, chances are if I can break it in less than 5 seconds with my hand, chances are it's a silverfish. I think 3 seconds might be accurate for timing. Because as you can see, this is a very slow process trying to break stone by hand. I'm just smacking it with a block of cobblestone at the moment, but it's the same effect as though I was just punching it. Because it's not a pickaxe, and stone is susceptible to a pickaxe. Not really much anything else. I could use a shovel on it, I could use an axe on it, I could use a sword on it, I could use a fishing rod on it, and the durability of the stone would not be changed. It would not break any quicker. That being said, however, I do not know where this silverfish went. There's clearly a silverfish at work here. Clearly. It's obvious. However, ooh, there's more than one silverfish. Okay, that's the one. Found him. So here's the plan. Dirt. I'm going to put dirt all around him. The reason for that is because silverfish cannot infest dirt. Soil is not one of their available options for infesting. So, if I grab this topsoil here, I can then just create a nice little 3x3 of dirt, and now we have a battle arena. And for comparison, iron pickaxe, really great at breaking stone. You saw me break all the cobblestone. That should have already broken. This is clearly a silverfish egg. Aha! Clearly there's a lot of silverfish in the area because I got a lot of lag just now. I think I might be standing over top what is probably a silverfish nest of some form. So I might just have to mine all of this out down to bedrock and just excavate the entire floor of this section, basically, just to locate all of the silverfish in the area, because there's a silverfish down here somewhere. Like, even after all of this excavation, I'm pretty sure that's a silverfish. Yeah, see? So now this area, this specific area, is clear of silverfish. However, there are a lot more silverfish in this area. This is a very silverfish intensive area, apparently. Also, I am going to want to utilize a very old and time-tested trick for mining, which is, if I grab my torches here, put the cobblestone away, placing torches under what you're mining, because there's gravel overhead. Yeah. Fun times. Okay. Torches. And pickaxe. There wasn't too much gravel involved, but I got it sorted out now. Okay, now I can fill this all back in. I can remove all of these excess torches that I had placed in order to break the gravel as it tried to fall in the way and potentially trap the items. In case you ever wanted a more practical reason for why you're placing all of those torches when you're mining like that, the fact that the block becomes solid where the item is has a chance to trap the item. So you want to make sure that your item that you're trying to retrieve as you excavate does not get trapped. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's more. Except they're way up there. Okay. And make sure all of these are safe. At least these 3. Let's see. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to need to basically worry constantly about these silverfish. It's a good thing that I'm going to be excavating all of this down a few layers. Right. I want... Make sure that's not silverfish, that's not silverfish, that's not silverfish. Okay, so that block I didn't break. Neither did I break either like that. So there's silverfish still in the area. I apparently didn't wipe out their entire nest in the area. So, as a result, I need to make sure that the silverfish are not causing problems as they dig out under my base constantly. Okay, so this room is fine. Like, I can fill in the room here. It's fine. I will leave the lantern exposed just so I have a light source. Swap in more of my cobblestone. I will probably need to retrieve my cobblestone from storage. Oops. Simply because I will need to have some form of supply of cobblestone in order to fill all of this in. This is a troubling development, as you can imagine, because this means, of course, that there are silverfish just running rampant beneath my base, which is, of course, a problem. So let's grab a few stacks of cobblestone. We will wait until we get all the way back there to eat, because running does actually drain hunger and saturation over time. Specifically, it drains the saturation first, so I wanted to make sure that I had the most amount of saturation of my hunger. I can actually fill in that now because I have this one exposed. Now I am testing to see where this little guy could have ran off to. Well, somehow there is no silverfish here. Odd oddly enough. I suspect what happened is that the silverfish went diagonal. However, if that was the case, I will not find out until much later. As I mentioned, I plan to complete the redecoration of my, the remodeling of my mining area first, before I worry about excavating down 3 layers. Now that I have gone through and excavated, I check for ores. You know, one step at a time sort of process. I got some nice redstone out of the deal there, so that was nice. That was a good find. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so I have a lot of andesite blocks to fill in. I will also need to fill in the roof with andesite as well, as that is in fact, you know, one of the main things that I wanted to do was have andesite lining the ceiling, andesite lining the floor, sort of an as above so below type of situation. Oops. Did not mean to misplace that. Okay. Because I don't have any of these swapped in with jack-o'-lanterns, the placement of the andesite blocks is extremely easy. Now I just put all the torches back into place so that when I do get the carved pumpkins for the lanterns, I am able to simply excavate the block that I need to remove, and then swap in the proper block for, you know, swap out the polished andesite block for the lantern, and then I will be able to simply progress from there. You will notice that as I make each little pass, I try my best to not need to run back all the way back to my storage for the next section of materials. I try and plan in advance for the entirety of the build. I did make too much polished andesite for the floor, but that's okay. Oh, I almost entirely missed that. Okay, let me put that away right now. Is there anything else? Yeah, I can put away the redstone dust. I can put away the coal, iron. Yeah, looks like that's good for now. I can come over here, deposit my diorite, and deposit the gravel, deposit the flint. I'll move the birch fence gates over there. now I can get started on placing in all of... Hold on. Why did that break? Oh, right. I just broke that. I am so suspicious of silverfish. Like, it's nuts. These silverfish will be a problem if left unchecked because they can leave gigantic spawning spaces in the ceiling and floor of my base if I'm not careful. So I always want to make sure that as I go through, I don't just randomly have pitfalls appearing in my base or gaps in the ceiling appearing in my base. I want to make sure that all of the silverfish get taken care of, get taken out. I do not want an infestation of my base type of situation because that's just annoying to deal with. It causes a lot of monsters to spawn beneath my base. And then, of course, if they manage to pick up an item, then, of course, they don't despawn, which is a problem. So I don't want to have some massive silverfish infestation problem on my hands. Instead, I would much rather have no infestation, as I simply enjoy having my little mining area nice and well decorated as I continue to build up the area, making it look very nice so that I don't mind having so much going on in my base. I will go ahead and move that there, as I expect I will need it in just a moment. Yeah, I didn't mean to fall, but okay. Oops. I guess I did make too much. That'll be fine. Because, yeah, the next one over is going to also be andesite. Like these three right here are andesite. So I can actually go ahead and place those in if I want. Doesn't really matter. I could color code that whole stretch of hallway, and it would definitely reveal a lot of ores if I dug that entire hallway out, all the way out to the 0, 0. Basically, I am digging out from, let's see, I was going for 0, 0, so 0, we've got 14, 15, 16. So 0, 16, 0, all the way out. So this is what the mining lines rail cart was installed for, except I didn't bring the rail cart down. Yeah, so like 16, 0, 16, 0, all the way to, give me a moment, 0, 16, 0 to 410, and then how far over does this go? Yeah, 0, 16, 0 to 400, or sorry, 0, yeah, 0, 16, 0 to 0, 4, or I'm running the numbers, hold on. So it's 0, 16, 0 in that corner, 400, 10, 200 in this corner. So yeah, that's a lot of blocks to take out. It's a lot. If I really, really wanted to upgrade how everything was lit on ceiling and floor, I would also install these lanterns in the ceiling as well. Oh, actually, I suppose I will want torches there, because I still need to go this way all the way to 0, 0. You know, when I use 2 coordinates, I'm specifically talking about that one and that one. You know, these 2 coordinates here, because I want to make sure that these 2 coordinates are where I'm heading. Oh, there's only one gate there. Okay. Simply because I want to make sure that as I progress, I have enough materials for anything above ground that I want to build. This is all below ground. And as you can see, it looks rather nice. It looks very nice. I probably should install a bed down here at some point. However, seeing as there's really 0 threat. Oh. That was my YouTube Studios, which I use to help me manage my YouTube videos. Someone commented on my video just now. And thank you for your comment. That is a wonderful comment. I need to bring a lot of this back up to the surface. So let me just go ahead and just throw it all on the ground. Then I'll pick it up off the ground because I need to bring all of this to the surface. Okay. The reason why I'm heading towards the surface currently is because I want to grab that minecart. Because that minecart was supposed to be in my inventory, but I didn't. Did I? I did. That minecart was supposed to be in my inventory, but I didn't bring it down because I was like, well, I didn't complete the rail line yet. And then the next thing I did was I completed the rail line. So, of course, naturally... Oh, I just realized I lost my helmet earlier. Oh, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, no. I don't want to take this. I want the path directly to the base. So, yeah. As I'm going up, I, of course... want to look on the right side because while ascending, you want to know which side you're looking at. And while you're descending, of course, you want to know which side you're looking at. As expected, it is nighttime, or was nighttime? I don't know if it's nighttime. The sky's looking weird. I think the biomes are a little bit weird in that location. Is the easiest way to check. Is it nighttime? No. Okay. That answers that question. Block of coal. Let's see. Block of redstone. What else do we got? Oh. I can make a smithing table at the moment. I don't have one of those yet. I think that's for tool upgrades. I'll have to look into it. I think I might be able to upgrade my tools to diamond this way. Let me see. No. What about to gold? Can I upgrade it to gold? No. Well, what about if I do this? No. I know that the smithing table is good for if you want to upgrade to netherite. However, I don't have any netherite to upgrade to, so instead I shall just simply leave it there. And yeah. Oh, I should have brought a stack of cobblestone up as well. Okay, that's fine. Redstone dust. Yep. Grab that mine cart, because that's going to be useful. I will want... Where are all those stone pickaxes I had? I will want those. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. These go in here to be loaded up for smelting. Grab the dried kelp out of the furnace. Make dried kelp blocks. Go ahead and make the lapis lazuli blocks so that I can go ahead and put away my lapis. I want to put away the slime as well. Oh, right. Emeralds. Emeralds are a thing. I want to move these over to here. I want diamond. My diamonds, yes. I really want to preserve this diamond pickaxe. However, where was looting? I forget if pickaxes can get looting. Let me check. They cannot. Good to know. The more you know, as they say. Let's see. We've got a lot of dried kelp actually. Let me craft more of that into let me craft more of the dried kelp into blocks of dried kelp. Dried kelp block. Yes, please. Thank you. Put away the dried kelp. Put away the dried kelp block. Make sure my birch logs are all sorted out. Yep. I will want to make sure that my situation with my stick is nice and calm, of course. Always good to have calm sticks. Oops. Didn't mean to put that there. There we go. Put that enchanted book away. This is actually a good time for me to go fishing because now that I have an actual diamond pickaxe, I have a reason to go and find all of the different materials that I want to apply to it. All of the different I'm a bit tongue-tied. I have a good excuse to go and search out all of the different enchantments that I want to apply to this pickaxe. So if I really wanted to, I have the perfect opportunity to just go and search for more enchantments. However, I also have a bit of an issue in that I need to locate where I stored all of my stone pickaxes. B, yes, I'm just going to check every single barrel. because I need to double check where I stored everything as well. So for example, these 3 barrels should be empty, but they are not. So I will just grab all of the pickaxes. Bloop. Problem solved. Now I need to grab all of the materials for construction. Got that sorted out. Okay. I need to check. I need to grab a helmet. How many levels do I got? 13. Not enough to repair my golden helmet yet, so I shall just wear a normal golden helmet. I need to ferry up that gravel, and I suppose I need to also install that up elevator shaft just outside the base, because that's just going to be a good quality of life improvement. There we go. But yeah, oh, let me close that door. Close that door. No? Oh. Figured it would have been night by now. Okay. It's probably about to be night, at which point phantoms. Oh, currently it's raining, so I guess I don't mind so much. 32 pumpkins. Well, that's an offer I can't really refuse, isn't it? Because now I can go and, let's see, how many pumpkins is that per side? 16. So it's 8 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, 8. Get that one up. There we go. So now I can stack these 2 tall, turn around, build the exact same thing over here, right there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as you can see, I have exactly 8 remaining when I started planting these, meaning an exact number. And on top of that, I can just go ahead and carve all those out, walk forward, turn around, carve all those out. Doot, 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 doot. Now I get to pick up all 32 seeds that are lying on the ground, which I will want to throw in the composter in order to create bone meal. The bone meal will then, of course, be able to be used for crafting plants, flowers, trees, bone blocks, anything I really need it for, that I can use bone meal with. There's those phantoms. Hi, phantom. Wow, I went to swing the axe and the phantom got in the way. Go away, phantom. Oh, that's a lot of phantoms. I have been down there a while. Ow, ow. Okay, so that's why you want to go and use a bed regularly, because otherwise you're going to be out harvesting your pumpkins, and that happens. Fortunately, they burn in the daylight, so as do most undead, of course. I think zombie pigmen don't burn in the daylight, but Anyway, as I walk over here, you should now see that as the phantoms try and follow my location, yeah, they were burning on top of the mountain. does not look like they made it off the top of the mountain. That's fine. I don't mind. I shall finish harvesting up these pumpkins. Yeah, that was distracting. I know. It's always distracting when a phantom interrupts whatever you're doing. Phantoms will start hitting harder the longer you stay awake. So it is, of course, important that when you do start getting attacked by phantoms, that you just go ahead and rest. You don't want to stay up for too long with phantoms attacking you. A random egg. Yeet! Nothing. Yeah. That was a slightly annoying experience. I suppose I can put away the fishing rod at the moment, since I am not presently using it at this exact moment. I have it over by my moat, of course, because if I ever do want to use the fishing rod, then that will be where I want to be. Right, I was going to get this underway. Okay, while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and craft up these lanterns, because I will want oxygen. Let me mine down a few more blocks before I dig that out. I, of course, want to keep an eye on my oxygen meter. If my oxygen gets too low, I want to just place a lantern. Might take a little bit of damage, but I'll just mine down 4 blocks below the lantern. And of course, the water provides a moderate amount of night vision. Not very good night vision. Two, three, 4. And if your tool breaks on you while you're digging underwater, then of course you also want to, that's gravel. Okay. If your tool breaks on you while you're digging, then you of course want to go ahead and put the lantern above your head so that you can open your inventory, swap out your tool, and get yourself situated. And then, of course, resume digging afterwards. So it's a simple pattern. Dig down 4 blocks, place the lantern, then, of course, dig down another 4 blocks, pick up the lantern, dig down 4 blocks, place the lantern. And it's just an alternating, repeating cycle of behavior. It's not difficult to figure out. It's not difficult to master. Switch over to a stone pickaxe. I'm currently checking to see where the rest of this iron vein is, because I doubt, with my luck so far, that this was only 2 iron. However, I've been wrong before, and it appears I was wrong this time. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I do have plenty of iron. I probably will want to pick up the iron from my furnace when I finish digging this out. I will want to also harvest my kelp when I finish digging this out. I'll want to go ahead and swim all the way back up and just harvest the kelp. That is because I will want the kelp in order to dig all of this out. Or, sorry, fill all of this in, I should say. Switch to the lantern, place it above my head so I don't drown. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look up, switch to the axe. Harvest, pickaxe, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 blocks is probably safer. You won't take any damage. As you can see, drowning hurts a lot. So you probably want to actually only do retrieve lantern, dig down 3, place lantern, dig down 4. That being said, I should be just about ready to break through the surface of... You know, as I say that, look at what I found. The surface of my mine. Oh, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, so I was not expecting that result. These are perfectly lined up. Okay, it comes out right here. Is that not mined out with an... No, that is mined out with an axe. It's just got high durability. Okay. So yeah, that comes out right there. Which is, of course, not expected behavior. I was expecting, like, over here. I can work around this. That's fine. However, more importantly, I'm now able to do this. Whee! As you can see in the top left, I am traveling really fast. And then I reach all the way to the end here, and it stops because I didn't put a rail under the last bit. If I had put a rail right there, it would have bounced me back. So now, to get back, I just casually... Look, Ma, no hands. I mean, you can't see it because I don't have the face cam running, but yeah, I can sit here and I can go ahead and, you know, I'm not actually moving myself forward. The minecart is moving me forward type of situation. And it also saves on hunger doing it that way. Now, I retrieve that. I wander over here, make sure I'm well fed, of course. I make sure I have a good solid stack of cobblestone for my return trip, because I remembered that I wanted to have cobblestone, because I wanted to top off the cobblestone storage chests up top. Theoretically, I could actually transport the gravel up there, so I'll go ahead and drop that on the ground. I will want to look into it. Is this fully decked out as far as the half slabs? It seems so. That's fine. I shall instead dig out this block, as I have polished andesite slabs already reserved in my storage over. Hey, no! So this is a good example of how much faster the minecart is than being on foot. As you can see, it is pulling away quite rapidly. Come back. Okay, so yeah, that is a good example of why I installed the minecart rails. Clearly, obviously faster than just being on foot. There we go. And then I can come over here and I can start installing these again, now that I have the lanterns for it. Let me just go ahead and break this whole line of things here in order to go ahead and repair it all at once. Okay, got that repaired, that repaired, that repaired, that repaired. Now I make more of the lanterns out of the carved pumpkins. I still have 16 carved pumpkins to go, so I still have the capacity to repair quite a hefty amount of this section as I go through. I guess technically it's upgrading, but it's the same difference really. Repairing, upgrading. Because in order to upgrade the torch, I of course need to put it in a carved pumpkin, which means I need to pick up the torch, but because I'm when I break the block below the torch pops off as an item with the block. So that's something worthy of noting, I suppose. But on top of that, since I'm submerging the carved pumpkin lanterns here, the carved pumpkins with the torches, the block below it, of course, needs to be dug out. So I have to pull out the pickaxe, break the block below the torch. This, of course, pops off the torch, saving me just a little bit of time, which is great as I try and continue to fill in the get up there. Okay. As I try and fill in the various sections of this mine, which are still under construction. Building them up, upgrading them, building them, constructing them, whatever you want to call it. Basically just upgrading how the mine looks, upgrading how easily my phone is processing everything, as of course this reduces particle effects in the world, meaning my phone doesn't have to process the particle effects, as they just don't spawn in. So the effect of swapping out all of these blocks is not immediately visible. However, the detriment of using so many torches is also not immediately visible. It's a cumulative effect that really makes it stand out. So as we go through, you can see we're just doing a little sprinting here. I don't really need to hop so much because it is what it is. One thing I was surprised about is that I did not find any caves on the way down as I progressed through the through the process of digging out all of this. I will want to dig that block out. And the reason for that is because I want to have a spot for the soul sand. When I come back here with soul sand from the nether, I will want to actually have soul sand, and I will want to actually have a place for said soul sand. So if I don't have a place, then of course I'll find myself wishing I had one. Andesite, here we go. That's what I was looking for. And then everything else looks to be in order. I'm carrying a bow around with no arrows. I'm going to go put my bow away. Swimming up, swimming up, swimming up. If this were realistic, I would actually want to have my shield on my back, not on my arm. Simply because having the shield on the back would provide less resistance as I move through the water. Oh, wow. 2 full blocks of iron. Nice. Okay, so I put away the iron. Now I want to put away the redstone, the rails, the bow, which can go, I suppose the bow can go in here. I want to put away the gravel, of course. There we go. Now for the cobblestone. I can also queue up the iron ore to get loaded in. I want to craft those fence gates that I used up. So those 10. And then let's see, since I'm going to be adding another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or no, wait. Yeah, why do I only have 10 if I'm going to be needing 12? That's silly. Yeah, that's just silly. Okay. So I've got my 12 fence gates. I do need more, actually, because I need 24 fence gates in total since I'm doing it for 2 water columns, meaning I need to grab my logs because I'm going to need to replenish my planks after I'm done replenishing my sticks. Kazune. Wow. That used up a lot of sticks and a lot of logs. Apologies for the sounds of the puppy dog barking outside. I am aware it can be a little distracting. However, there's really nothing I'm able to presently do about the matter, as A, it's not my dog, and B, my ability to soundproof my room is limited by the fact that A, I have a window in my room, and B, I want to make sure that as I am speaking, I am heard. I want my viewing audience to still be able to actually hear me. So if I soundproof the room too well, then of course nobody's going to be able to hear me because the sound won't bounce off the walls and back into the mic and make it so you guys can hear me. That is, of course, part of how I'm able to so clearly be understood and heard while I speak. Right, I wanted to go round back here to activate this. I still need to finish fully automating this so that it auto-harvests, but I also need to install its storage system. So, yeah. That being said, without being able to actually see the various plants because of whatever error happened in my Minecraft files, I don't really have too much use for worrying about wow, there's a lot of kelp. Oh my, that is a lot of kelp. It's just flowing in, huh? Okay, looks like it's starting to finish up its